Hello. Let's uh, let's try this again. Well, try something different anyway. So I tried to get on Flight Simulator earlier, but it's just stuck. It won't do anything decent. It won't. I can't complete a full flight while live streaming. So I'll have to try something else. I'll find out. Do some troubleshooting, find out what the issue is and how to stabilize it in the stream. Hopefully it's just going to be something to do with the output, which is at the moment at 4K, but maybe I have to bring it down to 1440p output instead. But with that, I'm back in Euro Truck Simulator, and I'm in my nice grounded Kenilworth engine truck. So guys, once again, thank you very much for joining me. Anyone who's joining me, I do enjoy doing these. Is something I fall in love with. I love doing it live stream even more. And yeah, so let's just get some jobs done. I've got a very short evening, and yeah. So anyway, so once again, I'm on my laptop as well, and if you on the previous stream in the Flight Simulator, I was just speaking about the Will and Chris I don't even know what to call it. Will's, you can call it Will's a reaction. Will's. I mean, it's a very bad situation. All enough, anyone. For Chris, basically it looks really bad on him. I don't know how it's going to affect him professionally. I mean, is he going to lose a lot of respect by his fans? I mean, Will definitely will, but you'll also have supporters as well for those people who say that you need to support your wife and be there for your wife. But yeah, it's just a funny slap. But for the overall thing it's just that yeah, it's quite sad. Anyway, so let's do some jobs. I do need to do a bit of a repair on my truck because I've got 2% damage, which is not too bad, but I'm guessing it's due to the fact that I was hauling heavy loads and I used quite a lot of brakes instead of engine brakes. But anyway, let's get going. So today we are at Salt Lake City. I did get off at the job ended at Ogden yesterday, but today we're at Salt Lake City. I might have to do a quick repair, like I said, it's drive across the other side. But for now, let me find a job to do. So, anyone who watches Maxim Buddy will understand that. So we can go all the way up north to Washington State, or we can drive down to Arizona. So I don't know which one to go for. I've done a lot of heavy haulage, so I just want to go for something I can actually reverse into a parking spot to need that extra practice. We can go to Walmart, and this is bring us down to Colorado. So take some clothes to Colorado, or I can take a mixed tank. So I don't know what that does, but anyway, that brings us back to California, closer to home base. For 15 grand, we can just drive across to Wyoming. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to go for really. Oh, it's explosives. I should be more. It's a dangerous, dangerous cargo. But 16 grand for just driving across to the next state. I suppose it's not too bad. But yeah, we'll take some dangerous cargo. Okay, so
let's do this.
Foot on brake, and then full street. Bring the engine on. Release the brakes. Lights. I can't see from inside. Okay. I love the engine sound, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. So let's get moving. So it's nice and bright. I do like, however, I think fuel wise we've got full tank of fuel, so that's good. Yeah, full tank of fuel, so just a quick repair.
Turn right.
And oh, and I have to mention also, I changed the GPS voice to an old lady. I find it hilarious. She's so upbeat.
Keep right.
Oopsie daisy.
And then, you know it. Continue straight on.
She's very
Go straight on. That's right.
she's very excitable. She's,
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
and yeah, so let's get some. Oop. I'll just wait behind this this line just in case a train decides to drive fast.
Go straight on. That's right.
Alright, let me just quickly stop at this I think it's a Volvo dealership. And they've got let's get a quick repair.
Recomputing.
Okay. So first things first, let's repair. I do like the skin, the snake livery. Looks quite nice. I do like that, just the Viper. But I like to do my own design. So we're gonna go for that. Then we're gonna go for the brown, which I think is this brown, or maybe this brown. Yeah, it's gonna be that brown, and the tires as well gonna be the same brown. So sort of something like that. Let me see if let me see what it looks like. All brown. Okay, that's decent. I do like that. So it's a nice little brown on brown look. So okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do. Okay. Inside, I don't really need to do anything else. I like the look of it. Even though the steering wheel does obscure quite a lot of what I need to see, especially indicators and whatnot. But let me see. So I can see more with this. I can go that. Oh, just guns are just, I don't know what's Americans' obsession with guns are, but anyway. So yeah, I'll go with this instead.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a
Accept, and let's get going. Got a long way to go. So yeah, watching a lot of slapping videos. So let me see. It's amusing. I find it. I think it's amusing. But there's some videos that are nearly like 2 hours, 6 hours long, just talking about the same thing. I mean, it's tainted his victory basically. It's completely tainted his victory. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite funny, I think. Anyway, probably not funny for Chris because he's actually got a show that's gonna be in Leeds, Leeds United Kingdom, which is my town, and I'm thinking about it. I really am. I think it's like £37 for a standard ticket, but it's like way up in the back. But I suppose being there is just, you know. But I wonder what his what his jokes are gonna be, you know, for when you know, for one of his stand-up. I mean, is he gonna rip, or is he gonna just not talk about it at all? I mean, of course you have to talk about it. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. I know. It's completely tarnished his Will Smith's record, and also it's just yeah, it's just made it a very bitter win, which is something that I think they should take his they should take his Oscar away from him. Really, I think that's probably the fair thing to do here, because it's just if they let him have it. I mean, it's bad enough that they didn't stop the show. He did take it out. He wasn't taken out or anything. You know, anything happened to him significantly. You know, he got up, slapped, and sat back down, and just did nothing. No one did anything, and just a few minutes later, he gets an award as anyway. Hopefully, you know, it's a learning experience for anyone really. Just because he had a long way to walk right up on top of the stage to stop and either change his mind on what he's gonna do, but he didn't. So he stuck to his guns. Got there, slapped. It's just a funny looking slap though, but it's the most disrespectful thing you can do to a guy. I think, you know, just giving him a good old slap. Not punching, slap. But I suppose if you punch, then you've got the law is a lot less lenient on you there, I suppose. But anyway, so anyway, let's get going, and yeah, so I will be slightly distracted because I've got so much on my both screens really. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. Any Disney, Marvel TV show fans? Moon Knight it was actually premiered today, so I think there's just like one episode or something like that at the moment. But yeah, I thought if you want to watch it, it'd be quite good. I haven't seen it myself yet, but probably will do when I get back later this evening. Okay, let's go. It's a very Taro exit, this one. I just love her voice. She's so very exciting and energetic. So every now and again, she sounds as if she's not sure. You know.
Turn right.
Okay. Bring up to first gear. So EP minerals. So here we are. We've got some dynamite, and that's our dynamite just there.
Finally, we're here. You took your damn time.
I just love her. She's so exciting.
Ready to rock and roll.
Take your damn time. We're here, ready to rock and roll. It's unapologetically American. Okay, let's there we go. So it's on my wind mirror there. Wing mirror. Let's get the pin right between the. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Make sure you put your seatbelt on now.
Touch the trailer. Make sure I put your seatbelts on now. I just love her. I think I'm just gonna use her for like Euro Truck Simulator as well. The thing is that there's no male GPS voices. It's just different languages. But anyway, so how we're gonna get out of here? Straight ahead. Yeah, struggles too. I'm gonna lower the axle. Okay, so hopefully I've got enough space and just avoid smoking in the cabin. Oh, there we go. I thought I was gonna clip the bucket then. There we go. I should have my hazard lights on really. So I wonder what they do here. I think it's just like a quarry or the building. It's a construction site. The building part of the new Walmart or it's like a supermarket or somewhere it is.
Ready to turn right.
It's a very, very sharp right turn, so I'm gonna have to stop here.
Turn right.
Okay. Left to right, it's gonna be a tight turn, and it's very. It's not a very good place to do anything really, because cars coming this way are traveling really fast. I think we're cleared. Hopefully I haven't run over the stop sign. It's just a construction site, I think. Anyway, so we've got 3.5 hours of driving to do in game. In real life, probably about 20-30 minutes, depending if you're on the highway or we are on a back roads.
Turn left.
onto highway already. That's pretty good.
Keep
Straight off
right,
the bat.
and then turn right.
Because unfortunately yesterday we were stuck on.
Turn right.
So the thing I love about American highway code or rules is that you can actually turn right at red linear, right on a red light, which is quite good. I think it's something they should implement, at least in Europe. Okay, we have to carry on. I thought we had to take a right turn here.
Left there.
Okay. So are we exiting? Are we staying on? Yeah, we're exiting. Oh no, we're staying on. Let me change the view slightly, because I can't see what I'm doing. She's not saying much, is she? The GPS lady.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it down to 4th gear actually. So if I can slow down, supply a bit of engine brake, which does very little in high gear. Bring it up to 4th gear. And just enjoy this nice little climb uphill. But yeah, so it looks nice. I always love driving ATS. It just looks a lot brighter. I just can tell they've done a little bit more work. But I've always wanted them to do a Euro Truck Simulator 3. I think I think that should be the next goal. Yes, the mods and everything will probably come a few months later, so you get a very vanilla version of the sim/game. But anyway. So I always like to be a nice to people joining onto the highway. I tend to go to the left lane or right lane depending on which side. So anyway, Euro Truck Simulator, SES, get on top of it. It's a very sharp turn. Okay, so we've got a diversion.
Find it and turn right.
So we have to come all the way back. Hopefully it's not for too long. But it's not too far. So I need to reduce road incidents, I think, because basically this adds a lot more time to my drive than I really would like to sometimes. But then it's a little bit realistic too, which is very good. So it's a good balance, I think. That's what I need to do. So I can be cheeky, like very cheeky. Hopefully I don't beach. lights on. So this is highly illegal, probably goes without saying. So really that shouldn't be. I should be penalised for it. Really? Okay, turn the hazard lights off now. Okay, so I think I have to stay to the left. Take the left lane here. Nope. So either way, I would not have been able to come back this side. So let me just squeeze my little ass through here. Hopefully, hopefully I don't scratch anything. Of course, I've stalled. Let's start again. Okay, let me block the diffs. Yeah, I think I touched the forward. Or Lincoln, I think. That's a Lincoln. Or Chevrolet, I don't know. I'm not very good at American cars, so do forgive me for that. So I wonder where the incident actually is itself. That's good. So yeah, it's just here. So I don't know what's happened. I'm gonna take this. No, I can't. I can't go across. So there's plenty of space. They could just use an extra lane. Could use it there. Yeah, they could just use the hard shoulder as a runoff lane instead. It's closing everything out. Yeah, planning to stop at this one. Okay, let's find a new road. She's good, but I mean sometimes you have to sort of learn her vernacular a little bit. I just love her. She sounds so excited. Exciting.
Now keep left there.
There we go. So keep lefty. So I have to send. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, let's weigh this truck. I'll do that. Let me just quickly find something on the laptop. A laptop. Oh my. So, press the brakes. First gear. Jesus Christ. It feels so underpowered, but it's a very powerful engine. It's a very powerful engine, but I just don't know why. No idea why it lost the stall quite a lot.
Now keep left there.
Now keep left there. I mean, it sounds like a Southern accent. I don't know much about American accents anyway, but it sounds like it's a very Southern. It's like a Southern accent. No one's running in behind us. Let's keep going. 70 miles Nile's 75, so I'm 71, so that's good. So I drop into 6th gear and just cruise. I don't know how far we have to. Well, we're gonna be on this road for a while anyway, so. But yeah, I just always feel like it's unstable. I mean, it's accurate, even just the most minute input that I can make, like just a slight turn is registered, or like less than a millimeter to less than a millimeter. So it's actually very good. So just what? It's like a magnetic pull. You know, it's just anyway. I think it's just a realistic replication of how steering would actually really work. So up to 80 while we go for this very steep climb. I might have to drop it a gear or two. Maybe I don't have to. Just so we're slowly dropping speed, but that's fine. It's less than an hour to go. It's a very quick drive. Okay, so one thing I'm following this trailer. It's the same trailer as mine, really. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that would have been cool to see. it's like be like a mini convoy.
Turn left.
Let's bring it up to 1st gear.
Turn right.
And it gets it the wrong way.
Turn right.
Okay, so it's right turn. There's a lot of cattle around here. Are they gonna blow up cattle or something? A lot of live animals, what's it called? Farm animals. Come on, Mr. Patrolman. Oh, we're at 70 and
Turn left.
alright, let's get ready to turn left.
Turn left.
So I think, yeah, this is what these gates are. So animals can cross to the main road, for example. But yeah, so 20 minutes driving to do.
Go straight on. That's right.
Whoa, I wonder what that is. It's like salt. Right, this could be limestone, but yeah, look at that. I wonder what they produced in here. There's so much of it. I wonder what that is. I think it's that's surely straight. So speed limit down to 30 again.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left. Oh, what a delight. Okay, bring it up to first gear because we're gonna have to stop here.
Turn left.
Like, okay. You're looking busy. So no train. Let's carry going. Left, right. And here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse all the way back into that position there. But first I'm going to align my trailer so just a little bit parallel and something like that. So I've got everything on my side of the mirror. My side of the... Okie doke. I do enjoy stuff like this though. Come on, let me see the show me the trailer. There we go. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this is it Peterborough and Peterbelt? I don't know what it's called. And Kenilworth is that you always have the exhaust is just covering so much of your view. So you have to depend too much on just experience that you might not always have. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to rely on this view to get this in and lined properly. So now I can see better without having to look outside the window. Now let me just get used to driving from the inside. There we go. So we've got it straight enough as it is. Just need to sort of make tiny adjustments, just to sort of. And there it is. That's all you need to do. Just don't crash to the back and blow up everything just as we arrive. So here we go. That's how you do it. Nice and easy. Nice reverse. I probably I mean, there's two options you could have had. Or just come in there from the left, and then just turn all the way around past the BP trailer, and then come in that way, and then reverse as normal. Or I could have come in the same way, and then turn left, and then just like lined up straight heading facing that building, and then reverse backwards. So there's many ways I've done. I think I did the slightly not the hardest, but the probably second to last hardest thing to do. Anyway, let's detach the trailer, turn the engine off, and then get our rewards. Very short job, nice and sweet. You know, I can do those on a live long day really. But yeah, I suppose it's a lot of fun to do. And okay, so let me see what I can do. I might have to have like a short rest just about here, but I think I should be fine. Okay, so there's that. is the generator. It's a long way to go. Go all the way to the other side. It's crossing what? Crossing to 3 states or 4 states. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 states. Stop at New Mexico. I don't like these trailers. They just look ridiculous. I think it's frack truck. I don't know what that means. There's one with just juices, and then it's New Mexico fertilizer. Okay, that's just not something I want to carry. Generator going to Nevada. Carson City, and that's all the way down this way. I don't mind doing this actually. 2 generators. Mooring bows. Boyo. What's that? Mooring boy. Mooring boy. I don't know what that is. I can't even pronounce it right. There's no point hauling something like that. So that's it really. Or I can just do this one, which is 26,000, and it's from Rock Springs to Jackpot, which is just north of Nevada, North Nevada. Or I can try pull these trucks, but for the amount of money, I'm not really excited. I'll be honest with you. But I think it's Kenworth trailers, or Kenworth trucks. Sounds interesting. I'll be honest with you. Something I don't mind doing. It's not that far either. It's south of south of Idaho. But for whatever reason, decides that it doesn't want to click anymore. Okay. I haven't got a long night altogether, to be honest with you, but what I could do is head north. It's actually not that bad, but I've already been there. I did that last night. It's a lot of small roads that will literally just jam, slow me down quite a lot, and it's greatly inflating the. Okay, we'll go for this one. I think it's the trailer next to mine. Next to the one, but anyway, let's just quickly. I think there'd be more security, protecting that all that dynamite. Don't know how many tons it was, but looks like there's quite a lot of dynamite in there. I forget this. You can always go through the external. So I can pick up one from here, another one to there, but this is just like not something I want to do, so I'd rather go for the slightly. We've got 2 options, 27, 37. It's just a ridiculously. I mean, why is it not just like a straight road? Well, it's a straight route that could bring it all the way there, instead of having to go all across the entire state just to head south.
Time to hit the road.
Drive far to east and into. So let me see, where is my trailer? Your trailer is ready to progress to the loading area. So where is it? So it says it's there. Okay. I wasn't able to see it through my mirrors, but okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's a bit blind here, so but I can see it on the right mirror, so it's fine. Pretty much straight on here. Just nice bit more rotation, and there we go. Just aim for the pin, sort of even.
Ready
There
to
we go.
roll?
I love doing that. I used to struggle trying to do that, even in the old system where you can just basically, you don't have to aim. But once they started making it a little bit more, once they changed it to slightly more realistic, I'll probably say, so they made it a lot more realistic, and that way you can basically,
Turn right.
you know, because before, yes, I'd have to,
Turn right.
yeah, yeah, you know, you didn't have to sort of align it all that well. I think hopefully I've got enough space here now. There we go. There we go. So yeah, but now obviously you can change the settings to more challenging coupling, and yeah. So, but yeah, I think I mean the other thing I was doing it is that I was doing it using a controller. So I had a lot of fun with it. That's sort of how I got into the game itself. I should have had some sleep, but anyway, that's never mind. So yeah, should have had. So I had a controller instead, and it was still good. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it just as much as I enjoy it now. But I probably made it easier. So the only good thing about having the controller is that there was a map. There was mapping. I think it's the triggers. So if you know, if you had like the trigger set to look left and right, so you can press it all the way, and you know, it will show you left and right side mirror, and then if you sort of if you press it with a little bit more, with a little bit less pressure,
That's right.
it sort of gives you that effect. So left, right, and then that's the only good thing I liked about it. But unfortunately, I don't know why, you know. But I can't. You know, I'm unable to do that on the steering wheel. There's nothing that that provides that.
Turn right.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. The thing is, I've always liked driving trucks. I think it's San Andreas. They had like what's it called? Trucks and trailers. So yeah, I've always liked to just drive,
Get ready to
just
turn
driving.
left.
Yes, it's mundane, but I like mundane. I mean, my favorite games are mundane games. Elite Dangerous, you know, this game, Euro Truck Simulator, also what's it called, Microsoft Flight Simulator, FSX. So yeah, even X Foundation, which is something I haven't played all that much recently, but yeah, I haven't really played, to be honest. I've only just had a quick go at it. But then, to compensate for that, I tend to I will spend a lot of time on first person shooters. So yeah, it's a nice balanced diet, balanced gaming diet. All right, we're clear. So that's good. I mean, at least for being on this side of the map, the speed limits are actually a little bit higher. Instead of 55, they're like 70, 80. So you can get jobs done a lot quicker than near populated areas, near the coastline. So coming into the tunnel, lower the window down. doing that. I had someone do that before in one of his live streams. It's a new guy that I'm following, and I think it's called My Trucking Adventures. Basically, he's a real life trucker that quite recently, I think, January of December of this month, someone introduced him to Euro Truck Simulator, and ever since he's been hooked. I mean, it's got a lot of views. I think you know, he's getting a lot more views than he's ever done. So it's, you know, it's quite good. Okay, we seem to have a fire truck just in front of us. I don't know if we should overtake them or not. So it's car on the left won't let me overtake. I don't know why it was stalling there. I don't know why he was stalling there. It wouldn't let me. I wasn't able to overtake until he drove past, but instead he decided to sort of hang around next to me. Okay, so it's starting to get a bit dark at the moment, in the middle of the desert, so I think I'm going to be jumping down to 75, let's get some engine brake on. I think that's probably a better thing to do, sort of have like a warning, you know, warning of a change in speed limit before you actually get to the you know, to the restricted area, you know, restricted speed area. So I think that should be something they should include a bit more. I mean, for example, you have like a yellow saying 40, so that means as soon as you you know, get off the ramp. Let's move to the left lane, right lane here. Yeah, because it's something I don't. I mean, it's something you expect. I'd expect. I mean, for example, look. If you look on the right here, it says in yellow, which is like an amber. It warns you that the speed limit ahead is going to be 40, but it's not 40 yet. You know, I think that's better. Like before, it was 80, but now it dropped down to 75. I think it's something that will probably take a lot of money away from the police, to be honest with you. But you know, with the way this game penalizes you, especially if you have like a police car behind you and you're not aware, and you're traveling at well, anyway, so that's something I think is better. roads, yes, I have to pay attention, but you can't drop from, let's say, 80 miles per hour to 55 miles per hour in what, just a little bit over a couple of yards. You can't do that. So really, there should be, you know, warning of variable speeds. I mean, in the UK, they've got, you know, like variable speed motorway signs and things, and it's digital, so it sort of changes as based on whoever is in control for whatever reason, either to control speed or to you know, help channel people, but you know, to the right right lane in case of an incident ahead. But instead, it's just, you know, you know, you're an old person and you're driving down the motorway in the UK, and all of a sudden they change from 70 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour. Then, you know, if you know, if you overspeed beyond that point, you're penalised quite severely. But then again, I haven't really. Oh, I need to turn the lights on. I didn't realise my lights were not on. Oh, that's very dangerous. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but in this game particularly, if you have a policeman behind you and you know, the speed limit changes drastically. For example, from let's say 50 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour in a town or whatever, then you end up getting fined. It's never a lot, but it's still £200, and I'm pretty sure that goes on your record somehow. So now it's gone back to 80 miles per hour. So I wonder what it's going to be. Just because it said that there's a warning there saying it's going to be 50 miles per hour, but that's 55. That's if you exit the highway and onto the off ramp. But here, I'm confident with the. But yeah. So anyway, I wonder who's providing a light there. So down to 75 miles. So you see, there was no warning for the, you know, for the change back to 75 miles per hour. So now I have to sort of hover between 75 and 80, between 75 and 80 when it's 80 miles, and then anyway, just something I think. Okay, so at the moment we've got 12 hours and need a rest soon as well, and I really should be heading out in about an hour or so. Well, actually in about yeah, 45 minutes or so. Could I do it in time before I have to go? I doubt it, but I have to do a quick stop because I've got some clothes in the wash that need to get pulled out. Hopefully hung up as well, but yeah, there's quite a lot to do before I actually have to get my little ass out of the house and to go out. So let me see how all goes. Vroom vroom vroom. I'm gonna change back to the right lane here. Speeding there a little bit. Let me bring back the speed a bit. okay, down to 65 already. I didn't get a warning apart from that speed checker. Just double check across, and then so I think we're going up the hill. So oh, maybe not. Actually, I thought we were. So I'm gonna overshoot this. So I've got 2 hours till we actually have to get some sleep. So let me keep an eye out. Back to 70. Let's merge back into the next lane, or the middle lane, which is now the right lane. Let's apply some brakes here. Okay, let's overtake.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
So it's 1 minute, that's going to be 50. I think it's 50 for trucks, or provisional, yeah, for trucks, basically. So I don't follow that, I just go with the speed limit as is. I'm taking the speed limiter off as well, because I think the
Now keep left there.
speed limiter for trucks is going to be so yeah, so we've crossed across the entire state. So really what we could have done is we could have taken that junction there after Rock Spring and then headed down to Steamboat Springs, and then from there join on to to Denver and then down that way. But instead of having to go all the way across the entire state, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's got an entire state to cross, and probably just another one as well, near enough at the bottom of the state. So as far south as possible. So it's got a bit of a driving here to do. So yeah, settle in and enjoy. Now, if you write any messages, there's going to be a slight delay with the reply, but I'll try and respond to you the best I can. Back to 75, that's good. The faster the better. I swear to God, if this is, oh, it's not my side, this is on the other side. I thought it was another diversion. I thought that was another diversion there. I was going to be absolutely pissed. Yeah, so I'm going to need to stop at the service station soon. Let me just quickly look ahead, see where the nearest one here, so just skip that one. Don't think I want to go into a town, but I might have to, seeing that the nearest service station, well, off motorway service station is gonna be quite a distance away. So yeah, I'm gonna take this Fort Collins. I'm gonna stop at Fort Collins because the nearest one after Fort Collins is Denver. And it's quite a big area actually. It's quite a big one. But I think I'm okay for fuel for now. But yeah, the nearest one is quite a distance away, so we're gonna keep it like that.
Now you drive safe, okay?
I'll drive safe, okay? So let's get moving. I'm gonna overtake.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So this is our exit here. Clear. Okay, let's bring up to third gear. Passive engine brake.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn right
Turn right.
here.
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn
Okay, so this motel, I think. Let's just wait for this guy to go past. I think I want to reverse back into that spot because it's going to be easier to exit than if I was to reverse into the motor onto the main road. So let's straighten this out here to avoid hitting anyone's car. Don't want to pay insurance, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's have a quick look. I think I am going to be if I continue that way I'm gonna run into that car there, so I keep stalling, which is quite annoying. Let's straighten out here just a little bit more.
Rerouting.
Okay, so it's just annoying to see, but that's fine. It's got plenty of spaces to choose, so that's a good thing as well. I can park right next to that tanker there, but I might just put it here instead. I think so. the easiest one to do. I don't want to be a Karen and end up taking up all the space in the world. And I'll give the guy next space. Plenty of space, I'll say. They'll be sleeping in the cabin, so he's probably parked and booked himself a nice little hotel so he can have a nice bath in the morning.
New route. Turn right.
Let's turn it slightly so. I mean, it's safer doing it this way. I keep messing this up. I'll leave him a nice friendly note and some chocolates. Hopefully when they wake up in the morning they don't find any damages. Yeah, I'll just leave him a box of chocolate on his hood. Okay, I think this is us here. Hopefully we pulled in just enough. Nope, we have to pull in some more. So I don't know why it's not registering. There we go. So let's just put this a little bit more. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's get some snoozes. Okay, early morning. Very early morning. So they're still sleeping. He's still sleeping. Well, no one seems to be waking up and gone out yet. I'm pretty sure checkout time is fast approaching for all of them. But anyway, let's get out of here before the guy wakes up and tries to sue me for ramming his car probably. Let's get going.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay. Got plenty of space to join in. Yep, I have to stop and wait again. I hate doing that.
Right there. Okay, let's find a new route.
Come on, Mr. Trailer, Mr. Tanker, move. Move or I'll move you. Okay, that's good. 37 tons, that's not too much. Keep stalling, I hate stalling. It does get a bit annoying when I keep on stalling. Let's pick up some speed here. Let's build some speed before we join in. So we've got a nice little slot here. Off we go. On the road again. Okay, let me get up to higher gears a lot quicker so we have more economic drive, because I think we've got less than half a tank left already. Okay, let's go back into the middle lane. Bring back to 65. And the other thing I like about American trucks is that because the engines are so well take up so much of the front of the truck, you do have you do have the option to add extra wind mirrors right at the front, little wing mirrors, or so you can sort of see a lot further back without having to keep constantly turning your head. So that's quite good as well, especially for this game, with not being able to get a full range. Because really you should be able to view all the way back and then be able to see your bed at the same time. I don't know why I got fishing rods in there. I don't think I see myself fishing anytime soon. Well, not while in the truck. Yeah, making money. So my trusted drivers are making money for me while I'm also making money for my company. So I think at the moment we've got about 79 million, 79.2 million. So I'm nearly going to get to 80 million soon. But yeah, we're going to have to be thinking about stopping for fuel as well in the near future. So we're getting past Denver now. Drake Drive. So I think I have to go pick up my washing, because that's nearly done. Hopefully. I might have to do stop and then have to start again at a later date, or at a later time, or later on tonight. But yeah, we've got I've got some. I need to be out soon. And 55 miles per hour is not good for me, not right now anyway. Let's go back into this center lane. Okay, back to 60 miles. I'll keep left there. Oh, that's who that voice reminds me of. What's her name? Miss Minutes from Loki. Anyone who watches Marvel movies. That's what she sounds like, Miss Minutes from Loki, the TV show. Now you'll be fine now. Yeah, I think what they're going for is like a young lady trying to do, trying to speak like an old lady, or try to speak the way old ladies speak, or but it's like a southern, yeah, American southern accent, which I somehow I find very sexy, to be honest. You know, it's just one of those accents where it's like, anyway, I think it's a sexy accent. Don't come at me. See, it takes a long time to slow down from 75 to 65. It's 10 miles per hour difference, but it's still quite a lot. And if I'm not trying to use my brakes, I'll you know,
I can't wait there.
you know, do some harsh braking. I get to damage my tires a lot more. Like at the moment, I've got I've got 1% damage on my on the trailer, which is not my trailer, so but it's never too much penalized for that. But it's got 2% damage, 2% damage on the on my trailer. So I don't know how much that's going to be. Probably about £1,000 or so to repair. But I bet it's mostly tires. Also, when I crashed, I didn't even notice that I crashed into that car in the motel. But I seem to have done it while I was I was initially trying to back into the back myself back into the parking spot. But anyway, that's just something to consider. 20 with nearly 80 million. I think I can be comfortable that I can pay the fine, I can pay the bills. But then again, if you're thinking about profit and you got shareholders, they'll be wondering why are you spending, why is there so much leakage? But anyway, I mean, I like that this this sort of simulates owning a business, you know, itself. Even though really, I just feel like a just like a truck driver just working for a company, which is probably what it is. So yeah, you know, you have to employ people, but the actual job itself, I don't have managers. It seems to just have truck drivers, trucks, and that's it. And obviously, your trucks and your you know, your garages, and that's why it's wow, wow. think I was told that when you're going up a hill and you're traveling less than 45 miles per hour, you have to turn on your hazard lights. So that's something I haven't done yet. But it's a nice little tidbit to you always get from like real life truck drivers. So we've got 6 hours to go, which is actually quite good. We made really good time. I thought it would be longer, but it's about the same distance, same time it took us to do the first job. Okay, there we go. Oopsie daisy. Oh, should be paying more attention on what I am actually doing, because I nearly ran into the other guy on the left lane and he ended up to slam his brakes on and fall back just a little bit more.
I keep left there.
It's a nice little Audi as well. It's like an old version Audi. Yeah, got an Audi. Bring back the speed a bit. Okay, I don't need to stop, that's good. Oops. That's another guy that I nearly run into. But American roads are very big anyway, so you have plenty of space to make mistakes and not make those mistakes again. I suppose is the caveat. There we go. I can't tell what car that is. It's like a modern sports car. Excuse me. Might have to stop at. We might stop here, get some fuel because it might be a distance away till we can actually do so. Because the next one is just here, just in front, next to the way station, where there's I believe that's going to be a question mark there. It's going to be like a showcase of the area. I think that's what that is. Showcase. Yeah, so I think we've got plenty of petrol to actually get there. Yeah, we'll go straight there. I'm not going to stop. It's like sort of I'm going to learn as well. Or maybe not. yeah, I'll be fine. So we've got a distance yet before we get to the next petrol station. So I might just put cruise control on at 65. Yep, 65. Rest my right leg a bit, and then just focus on keeping the truck in a straight line. I was on the wrong gear then. Once again, thank you very much for the like. I really, would have hoped you could stay a bit longer, but yeah, thanks for the like. I really appreciate any interaction with the viewers, no matter how brief. It's always good to have some other people sort of just there to support, basically. Just it's quite good. Thank you for the like. Sort of distracted a bit, I do apologise, but here we go. That's a nice looking car. It looks like a Renault. Well, I can't tell. Okay, so I'll bring the speed back up again. Alright, I'm coming to an exit soon. I'll take control of the gas or the accelerator. Okay, so it's gonna be a complete turn, so I'm gonna bring it up to.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Of course, it's gonna stall. Oh, there's a right old line behind me. Oh well. So yeah, the red light has come on the fuel tank. That means we're soon gonna be running on 65 for back roads is actually pretty good, I think. Yeah, so I think in Europe would be about 50 miles per hour, but 64, 65 miles per hour is actually quite good. You can cover a lot of distance at that speed. And I think we're going to be joining back onto a highway, but just for briefly. Let's bring back the speed to 45. Ooh, he's been waiting. He must be absolutely angry.
Turn left.
Okay, let's bring up to third gear. Okay, let's pick up some speed and slip into any gaps. Got plenty of room, so no one's in front or behind. Cut off the indicator, and I think this is going to be our exit.
Right. And then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, I should have slowed down a little bit there. Okay, going way too fast.
And then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Okay. Got plenty of space to turn right here without having to go onto the curb. Okay, let's move into this lane here. Two hours and 40 minutes to go. There's plenty of time, giving me plenty of time to do what I need to do as well. So yes, it's nice smooth short drives. I love these because there's just a lot of yeah. So we don't need to sleep. Actually, we might need to sleep. Probably about another 6 hours before we can sleep. Yeah, 6 hours. That's pretty good. I'm getting good at calculating those. So that's good. So I've got another 6 hours before we need to actually sleep. So that's plenty of time. I'll just sleep at the end of the job, really. But regards, it's 8 o'clock already. 8 p.m. So basically, I've got about another 10-20 minutes of driving, but I need to get fuel real bad. The needle's literally just about to hit the bottom, and the red light has been on for a very long time. Okay, 50 miles per hour, and here we are, finally.
Well, get ready to turn left.
And we do have to stop to I think I could be cheeky
Turn
and
left.
take this right here. Let's just quickly avoid this yellow truck, go right next to it just a little bit, and that's it. And then yeah, let's fill up on fuel and then quickly go get the truck weighed. Okay, fully loaded. Let's go. Let's go weigh this truck. The differential is still locked. Anyway, it's off now. I think you're not allowed to go over. I think it's like 25 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour. Okay, so I think I've been here before,
I'll find us a new way.
but I've never. They've only just added the
And then,
the showcase video just recently, and I've done that a lot for a lot of areas.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
You got your pie at home. Okay, let's move forward. So I've got a few seconds just to sort of do some, it's not sightseeing, but just have a look around and see what's so good about this this area. So brakes on, engine off. Gives me time to sort of rest as well, and just since I started, this is the only time I've had to actually sit down, well, to actually just relax myself and not have to drive. Because the one thing I've learned is that driving does make you feel tired, or tired, and because you have to do a lot of thinking, especially like street driving around in, you know, within towns and things like that. So I have to stop and start. There's a nice little church there, red and green. I wonder how realistic these are though. I mean, most drivers, well, the drivers, driver, the YouTuber, is my trucking experience, does recognize a lot of the service stations and where they're actually located, and you know where the turnings take you to and things like that. So no, I really do. He's probably the reason why I changed to a Kenworth, because it's just the sound of the engine is so delightful. Now it's got a mod that I think it's improved sound, so that's something that I was trying to log before I started this this stream, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. I think he said he found it in the Steam workshop library, or where it is, the Steam workshop. So these are sort of ads that are posted on Steam. On the Steam app, so I'll have to look into that. I do love this road. It's like a really open road. It's like a dual carriageway, but you get farmyard like Vast. I think it's just open space. It's not farms. Or probably owned by someone, to be honest with you. Because there's some farms in, I think it's in Australia and some places in Africa where someone can own a farm that's nearly as large as a state. You know, as a small state. But yeah, it looks nice. I love the look of that. You know, it's just flat land and it's just beautiful. Look how beautiful that looks. Just look how beautiful that looks. I mean, left, right, and it's just yeah. Just love how flat it is. Let's bring back the speed. I think someone just crashed there. Let me overtake this dumper truck. I don't know what it's called. The truck that breaks hearts. The heartbreaking truck. Okay, so about an hour to go. Yeah, so I just got about an hour to go. So just a few minutes. This gives me plenty of time to do what I need to do.
Go straight on. That's right.
Let's bring back to 4. Okay, when I get back into this lane, I'm just waiting for the other truck to give me, the other car to give me the recommended space. So back to 55, and off we go. Ooh, Roswell, Nevada. I hope I see some aliens. We've probably done like a gimmick or like a joke thing. SES and added like a saucer or something like that, like an alien saucer, that, you know, like a flying, like a UFO or something. Roswell, Nevada. Is that right? Yeah, it's probably one thing that y'all is here first. Move to America. Let's bring that to 45. Ooh, there's my garage. Or my so I'm just going straight ahead.
Go straight on. That's right.
There we go. Just thought I was gonna run into the guy. But yeah, Roswell, Nevada. That's weird looking. It's most very popular for alien sightings. That you see less of since the invention of camera, or invention of 4K, or even 1080, or even 720p. Or just HD cameras. Ever since then, sightings have gone down, including miracles and anyway. So I wonder where Area 51 is, if they've even included that here. So are you able to sort of drive to it and sort of just run through the barriers, find your way in some deep underground
Go straight on. That's right.
deep underground alien hospital or alien theater where they sort of open up aliens and things like that. So I think something that would be nice for them to model. I mean, there are a few DLCs or mods that you probably add in such areas and stuff. Probably just as probably more exciting than the raid on Area 51. I think that was last year, wasn't it? Where some very brave idiots, you know, decided whether whether decided to sort of barge through a military base and to
Go
find
straight
find
on. That's right.
the truth, tell the truth. So yeah, I think it's quite funny how it ended. I mean, there was so much hype for it. You know, everyone was saying, it was on news everywhere saying, "Oh, you know, the government been lying to us for too goddamn long. We're gonna find our, we're gonna, we're gonna find ourselves inside you know, we're gonna break into the probably one of the most securely guarded Air Force, army base in the US, especially due to the fact that there are so many experimental aircrafts.
Go straight on. That's right.
So, you know, there was so many experimental. I think that was back in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. But now they're probably just storage place. To be honest with you, just to store some aircrafts, whatever. But yeah, they were gonna, you know, take the pitchforks and just break through titanium doors. Thick, rich concrete titanium doors, and just go and read information that I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even know what they were reading if they saw it. You know, just go in there and find the truth. Tell the truth.
Go straight on. That's right.
There's another showcase camera there. Okay, this is getting annoying now. Every single traffic light has been a red. Has been goddamn red. Oh well, I think I parked way too close in front of that guy. Oh, maybe not. And the thing is, I was stuck at 25 miles per hour, so this is gonna take even longer. And we're about 30 minutes away.
Go straight on. That's right. Go straight on. That's right.
Okay, so we're nearly there. We've got a bit more. It's about a few more. I mean, it's just 24 minutes. Just about 2 minutes real time. So okay, and that's it. So finish this, and that should be the last job for now. I don't know if I'm going to come back onto any truck simulator. I'll probably just go back into Microsoft Flight Simulator instead, because I still got a flight to complete, which is the flight from Dublin to yes, from Dublin to Rome. So that's going to be the flight I want to complete. Now I think it's around about 2.5 hour flight, so depending on the how long it's going to take me to, whether or not I'm going to have to continue from a different position
And then turn left.
or start again from scratch. That's, you know, from cold and dark again, and sort of just setting up the aircraft, setting up the well, hopefully I can just start from the runway and then finish the flight. But there was a lot of issues, especially when I was trying to
Ready to turn right.
when I was trying to sort out the
Turn right.
flight plan and set up. Jesus Christ, is this a road or is just? I can't even see anything.
Ready to turn right.
Yes, I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able
Turn
to.
right.
So either
You have
fly by
arrived
wire,
at
I
your
have to
destination.
create
Your route guidance is now finished.
another. I have to create a hotfix or release a hotfix or just a completely new update because they haven't updated anything for a very long time, and it's absolutely okay. This is gonna be a very hard. Oh, maybe not actually. Sorry, I was thinking about another area. Okay, so let's quickly see what we need to do. I don't know if you have enough space to drive past that transformer. I hope it doesn't change. Just don't crash into anything. There we go. I knew I would. I knew I was gonna crash. I've done a lot of that today, to be honest. I've crashed into a lot of things. It's just, I think it's because of patience. I'm sort of, I've got so much to do, and I'm trying to make the long bits not as long. So I'm gonna go for the outside view because this is gonna be the quickest way to do it. Because I've already messed up quite a lot. Okay, so let me just completely tilt the trailer right into the center of the yard, and then now I can start to roll it, turn it right a bit. Okay, so this is too close to the I don't know what these are. I think it's like rolled up metal. I don't know which one there. Could be going to SpaceX actually. Stainless steel. Okay. Let's reverse this back. It's really this. Okay, there we go. I think that's where I want to be now. Okay, so with that, for forward reverse, I think I'm just gonna do it from inside the cabin. Maybe not. I can't see anything. It's just middle of the night. I can't see absolutely anything. Okay, let's start bringing the trailer in. It's pitch black in here, by the way, so I can't see anything at all. At all. So it's just. I think I can. That they. Yeah, I should have. better. Okay. Let me complete this just quite. So that's about it. I just have to swing the truck itself. I think I need a little bit more. Okay, now I can bring in the truck itself. So just align everything together. Stop here. Okay, and then okay. That's as perfect as you ever really want it. Gives you plenty of room to sort of fine tune. Okay. Now straighten this up a bit. Jump back into the cabin after getting some assistance, and pretty much as straight as you'd want it. Now, originally I thought it was meant to be they were gonna tell us to park here, just where the this area here, because it's a very common place for, especially if you're using very detail, if you're using a difficult dialogue, was it difficult option, parking location, and if you go for the easy one. So usually you have to sort of turn and then that's it. But because I don't have to back into a doorway, a warehouse doorway, if it's backing here, I don't mind just leaving it here or nowhere. So you don't really have to be perfect here. And yeah, that's it. Engines off. Turn on the light. Turn on the initial lights, and then that's it. Let's decouple and get some hey, that's pretty good. I'm already late. 11:52, so that's not good. So it's 2016. That's good. So let's find somewhere to sleep and end the stream here. So I don't have a garage anywhere nearby. Carlsbad. No, I think I'm just gonna stop here at this. Could go for a repair first, and then go get some sleep there. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get repairs first, and then it's probably just finish it there. So let me make this a quick one.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Lights on, parking brakes off, first gear. Stop here briefly, and then
Go straight on. That's right. And then turn left.
and then turn left. That's what I mean. Is like when she says that, like how she says it, and then turn left, as if she's not sure. if you're used to like clear and concise instructions from
This
the
is where it ends, sugar.
from the navigation, and then you get like a joke navigation one. I suppose it does throw you off just a bit because you have to sort of interpret what is they're saying and what the instructions are. So yeah, I think we're done with the Kensworth for this. Yeah, we're pretty much done with Kensworth now. I'm gonna have to get another truck. I don't think the nearest truck station is gonna be anywhere nearby here, because then I have to go through the whole process of sort of setting up the setting everything up again and whatnot. I like the aero covers there. I do like that. So what I'll do here is let me exit, and exit once more. Okay, truck dealers. Because the nearest one is another Kensworth, and there's I do love these trucks. I don't know what it's called. I could go for the Mark, which is the other good one as well. And there is Western Star and Freightliner, which is the truck I enjoy the most. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna go visit the station, and then I just have to come back to Cascade or wherever the name of the place is. So that's what it looks like. This is sort of a classic design they're going for, and this is sort of like the modern, fancy looking design, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. If I'm gonna go for like an old truck, I'd probably like to stick to slightly uglier looking trucks. Okay, so let me see if they have a retractable. I think they're all just fixed. So this would do fine. I don't know what that is. So I think it's just extra fuel tank, extra fuel. So 280 gallons, 6x4. That's fine. I'll stick with that. 605 brake horsepower, 6-speed option. Inside cabin, we've got 4 options. Probably this is just go for the full Monty. And skins, I'll probably go for the burb. This one, so like a kilt, Scottish kilt, and that's it. It's quite easy to prepare. It's easy to set up. There's not much more to do really. Can add the beacon lights. So you got painted or chrome. I'll go for chrome. Okay, and then you can get rid of that. Let me see if you can still have a good view of the outside. Yeah, you have a better view. I would have preferred the exhausters to be right at the back, which is what you think is where you'd think they would be mostly. But fine, I'll have it there. I'll have it chrome. Yeah, I'll have the lights there, and then we'll have that. So pretty much gives you every option available if you choose this truck at the end of the selection page, but that's fine. And then there are 2. There's this one with a sensor, and I don't know what the sensor does. I've never really known what it does, and there are really no more extra things that you can add on to it. No extra parts or tuning or anything like that. So let's work on the tires now. So I think that's probably gonna go for the I'll go for this. It looks nice, but you can't paint it, which is a bit of a bummer, really. But that's fine. Some Goodyear's trainers, tires, so that's fine. So that's gonna be black. I'm gonna go for red, spokes, and then it's international. That's what it's called, international. Okay. yeah, there's not that much modding you can do here, really. Okay, nothing else. I'm just gonna do it like that, so sort of just have a sort of have a one of this box being red, and let's have that red also, and then I think I can have this also red. So it's all red, like a fire truck. And okay, let's move to the back wheel. Let's go with this. Find the not this one, but this one. And this is gonna be actually no, I think it's this one. And there we go. And this will be white. And red. Last but not least, we can now add the. I think I'm gonna go for yeah. It's just gonna make it. I can have that. I can have that. Then paint it red. I'll just paint it. Have it like that. So have it so like a dark red, which is probably will look better. So I like that, like a dark red. Or just a little bit brighter, just so it sort of stands out a bit more. And then this is probably the same as well. I'll just keep that as a dark red, so it's got like a, this looks nicer. I don't know. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, next, let's go get the internal sorted. So first things first, I'm gonna reset the view and see what my phone looks like. That's perfect. The mirror is just a little bit off the off corner there, which is another bummer as well, because you really want to not have to also turn your head to look around you, but you can also have that there. So I might just have to change the change the field of view, so it just looks a little bit so I can get a better view instead. Okay, just normal stuff. Fire extinguisher. We got the tablet. Okay. Put my mobile phone there then, and then obviously the water and Goodyear. Yeah, and coffee or tea or whichever. I don't think Americans drink tea, to be honest. It's just the British and the Middle Easterns as well. There's quite a lot of tea drinking on that side of the world as well. I think it's called chai, which is the same thing really. It's just tea. And pretty much that's it. Just add the blanket, which is going to be this red one here. But no, I can put here. It's yeah, I'll put that there. Add a guitar. Even though I've never played the guitar, I don't really own or know how to play a guitar. Let me just add the stickers here. Goodyear, guitar, hat, Canadian. I think it's hot sauce. I'm not sure. Truck and taco. That's it. So, oh yeah, and add the cooler or the cooling box. And I think that is it. So this is going to be our truck for the next time, for our next drive. And yeah, let's get in there. Trade. And then let me see what I can do to get me back to where I was before. So quick travel. Where were we? We were, I think we're here. Yeah, just south of Roswell. So $219 to get us here. So, okay, so let's set this up before we leave. Before I leave, so I'm gonna think it's changing the field of view. So just like that, drop down just a little bit, just about there, and then lower the steering wheel down. So let me see this. So this is yeah. So I can see everything as I need to see it. The steering, I actually like even the way I'm able to see the whole steering, well, most of the steering wheel. So let's bring on some lights in here, see, make sure everything is visible. Lights, yeah, so everything's visible here, and that's a pretty decent view. And then just turn that to that, and yeah, that's it. Just need to get some sleep. Release parking brakes. Start engine. Very quiet engine, by the way. And then let's make our way to
Let's get going.
the rest stop. So
Turn left.
I do love driving this truck though.
Okay, let's find a new road. Go straight on. That's right.
Oh, still yellow. That's good.
Turn left, and then turn right.
See, I can lower the speed just a little bit, but I can see everything. That's pretty good. The main thing is that I can see the back wheels. I can see back wheels in these trucks.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
So what I could do
Turn right.
is I could just raise the steering wheel a little bit higher. I should, but actually maybe not. Yeah, just a bit like that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Turn left.
Okay, so here we are.
Safe and sound and snug as a bug.
Ooh, snug as a bug. She keeps adding new words that I just, yeah. She's an absolute delight. Okay, so let's just, okay. That's it. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure having you, well, pleasure for you guys watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Really hope I see you guys soon. It's really nice to have any sort of interaction. Still a small channel, slowly growing. I'm trying to find my my sweet spot. And until then, thank you ever so much. See you guys very soon.